Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am so glad you are here. When you come on to this live broadcast, make sure that you say hello. I want to connect with you. Hello, Musashi. Hello, Caesar. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Doing a little bit more of a different kind of workout today. I want to talk about that today during today's broadcast. Good morning, Al. Good to have you guys here. I already finished my workout. Ron, how you doing? Already finished my weight training workout, and something that I'm planning on doing, I want you to come along with me, is I'm going to work on being really more fit, right? If you're a little bit older, I know it's tough enough just fitting it all in. You're working out, but we want to do more than just look good. I know a lot of you guys want to build some muscle, lose body fat. That's great. Want to look great, but I tell you, I'm going for that and a whole lot more. And one thing I always say, and this is what I want to talk about as I just meet with you just for a little bit this morning. I'm going to get back to this part of my workout, is that, I posted some polls on some of my social media platforms, and maybe you saw those. And, I talked about, is there a limit into the amount of age where you can continually build more muscle or get ripped, And a lot of the sentiment, look, I want to be as positive as possible, myself, right? I think you guys know me. I'm a positive guy. If you can imagine it and work towards it, whether or not you achieve the goal or not, if you are setting standards and you're continually working towards them, you're going to feel great about them, whether you actually achieve the goal or not. So if there's anything, I want to believe that I'm a positive person. But to believe that you have all the time in the world to have the body to take care of your health, to build the muscle, to lose the body fat. The same guy saying, hey, age is just a number. Doesn't matter. I can continue building muscle till the day that I die. Well, first of all, do you see a lot of really jacked up 85-year-olds? For some of us, that 85 years old, we don't like to really think about it. That's going to come sooner rather than later. I talk about it all the time that we have more time, if you're a little bit older, we have more time behind us than we do in front of us. And, when I talk about it, I'm not being negative or being doom and gloom, just saying reality. Because sometimes it's pain. If you really think about it, what caused you to step up to your full power, to do things that even you didn't think you can do, is probably a certain amount of pain of a deadline, pain if you didn't come through for your family. Something like that. It was some type of pain that triggered you just to ask more, to stay up a little bit later, get up early, maybe get up early and do your workout, right? There was some source of pain that got you to just become that man you always could have been. And then once you feel that pain, and then once you actually feel yourself following through, all right, well, then it just becomes a part of you. You said, why didn't I do this years ago? Just think if I would have started with these habits, with this mindset years ago, where would I be now? But it took that shock of your nervous system, that pain, to get you to do the things you always could do. Pain is such a great force. And if you really think about the things you've become great at, maybe you don't remember anymore. It's usually some source of pain that got you to follow through. We all could follow through, right? Sometimes we soften it, though. And when it comes to our health, when it comes to getting everything we want out of life, softening it, the years stack up. We don't want to do that. We want to live with a sense of urgency. And I got to remind myself that all the time. When I did that poll with guys thinking they could build muscle and lose body fat forever, you don't see a lot of 75-year-olds really continuing to build muscle. Can you look good for 75? Sure you can. And you really should, right? I'm not saying anything, but these are the best of times. I don't care if you're 45, 55, 65, 75. This is the best body you have, the best chance you have to get the most out of it, your fitness, to build that muscle, lose that body fat. Right? At the same time, some people say, well, I have forever. Age is just a number. But at the same time, when they talk about, I can't eat the way I used to eat before, oh, my metabolism just slowed down. Right? Well, which one is it? Is your body going to function optimally like forever, or do you need to take advantage of it now? So a lot of times I'll push guys. I'll say, all right, they'll say they've got the training down, but they don't have the nutrition down. I say, okay, well, what's going to take? How can I help you? Right? We can't put it off forever. If it's the nutrition that you've got to bear down, there's an internet full of material. You have me to ask questions. I've got all kinds of articles, right, for you to read. But you're not going to actually do them if you think you have forever to do this, right? So when I say we got more time behind us than we do in front of us, I'm not trying to be negative. We need to seize the moment and develop the habits, right? Some of you guys, have children that you want to live longer lives, all right? You don't want to just be 85, right? You want to be fit, right? We got to take care of that now. We got to live with that sense of urgency, and even outside of the gym too. A lot of you guys, you're successful in your business, in your family. You put a sense of urgency on that. Always can do more, I'm sure, right? Just like all of us. But you're not doing it with your physical body, right? We got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Got to live with that sense of urgency. We got to dot every I, cross every T. All right? I want to put the link down below to skiplacour.com/transformation. All right? I've already started with a lot of men. They've signed up for this 12-week physical transformation journey. I say physical transformation. That's what we're going to focus on. But as you go through the journey, it's going to be so much more than just your body. That's what I'm about. And so they're starting right away. I've got a lot of men. And so you get 3 one-on-one coaching sessions with me, right, during this 12-week transformation journey. We start your intense connection with me. The first session, 1 hour long, record it, get you clear why you must do this for yourself, for your family, to get you in that mindset to live with that sense of urgency. All the goals that you want both inside and outside the gym, with your body and with your life. The habits that now is the time to start developing. Right? That's the first session. You have that forever. I remember years ago when I had a coach, took me through a similar process, and I remember exactly where I was. I remember the tingling in my body as I imagined what I know I needed to do, what I wanted to do. Remember that day for the rest of my life, and that's the experience that you'll have during this first one-on-one coaching session with me. Then we wait a week. We let that marinate, build up the tension, the angst, because you're excited. Now you got a clear vision of what it is you want. And then the second session, after a week, do it on the same day at the same time for 3 consecutive weeks. We break down the training. Right? What do you know about training? What do you love about training? What do you love to do? What are your favorite exercises, favorite routine that fits in your schedule? I don't just start from scratch and make you rethink everything. I build upon with what you know, what you love, and when every chance. That's what a coach is. That's what this is. It's not just some cookie cutter program. That's what a coach is to do, is to take what you do well, what you love to do, you already have the momentum and the understanding, and build upon that, only making changes when needed, because there are many ways to get from point A to point B. I want to talk about what you need to do to have the body that you want when it comes to your training. I want to help you get rid of all those myths and all those things that really aren't that important, but you're hanging on to too tightly, and it's making the whole training experience, it's making it too complicated, and you're not following through. And maybe there's some things that are absolutely must. You must do them. They're organizing principles to success, and maybe you're not putting a lot of priority when it comes to training. You'll come out of that time with me, you'll have a total understanding. And I've done this, all right, a lot of men have started. Anything from, why this many sets? Why this many reps? Why this many exercises? Why should you do this much frequency of training to reach your goals? Right? How does weight, form, feel, and execution, how does it all play in? For the first time, they get understanding of what that all means and why. So they have it forever, right? And they can look at any training program or anybody's point of view on the internet, and say, okay, these are the organizing principles, but this is what I do. Certainty and confidence as you move through training. And you're going to have that for the rest of your life after this hour. I've helped out so many men. I talked to so many men who are older, who want to fit it all in with their busy life. They're used to being successful, right? I can help you break through. So training, come up to my 30 years of experience, and you'll have it forever, right? We can't wait till we're 65, 70. Right? We don't have to forever to get this down, a little bit at a time. It's time to take care of it. And then the week 3, and I know for a lot of you guys, the nutrition is the most challenging part. And I know that for a lot of reasons why that might be. Helped out a lot of men. I'm going to take really good care of you. And we break it down. The biggest thing is what's most important. I talk about the 80-20 rule all the time. Like, they tell you to do 100 things, is nutrient timing and smaller, more frequent meals, eating after 7. All of these things that, may have some scientific relevance, but in the big picture for what you're trying to do, not important at all. You're stumbling on the details that don't matter, but you just don't know. They all seem important. They all sound the same to you, and I know that. And there's organizing principles that you absolutely must do. It's the foundation. It's why all those other things work, but you don't understand how that they fit in right now. And so the basic organized principles, I can't even tell you how many guys I talk to, they're working hard in the gym. They even look pretty good. They have no idea how many calories that they eat. They have no idea, none. It could be 900, it could be 3,600. They have no idea, because one of the things that you hear, and there's some, I guess, there's some reason for it to some extent is that, you shouldn't count calories. But that's not in context at all, right? That's not in context. You have no idea. I tell you, hey, look, if you want to get to New York City, right, that's your ideal physique, how much muscle you want to have, how much body fat you don't want to have, right? You got to know where you are right now to navigate with this all-important area of nutrition that is important that you're putting off. Right, so there's some basic things when it comes to nutrition that all of the details are having us put not enough priority on. So all the things that matter, all the things that don't, you'll be clear, like for the rest of your life, and you'll know what to do. We'll put you on an eating program. It's all with me and you. Put you on an eating program. So it's not a how you do it, and I'm going to put this off until I'm 72 to get my nutrition down. I got the training down. I mean, it's now. It's not a matter of what to do. It's just now a matter of being motivated to do that. So that's 3 hours with me, all recorded. You're going to continue to learn from them forever. And as you get into the process, right, and you've got 3 months, 6 months, and you'll listen to that same recordings with you and me talking one-on-one, you and me going back and forth, you'll go, wait a second, there is no way. I've listened to this 8 times over the last 6 months. But what he's saying on this recording is exactly what I need at this stage of where I'm going. There is no way he said this before. That's the power of this one-on-one coaching, the power why I record every call for you, because you'll continue to learn from it. I mean, that alone can totally change the way you look at fitness and the way you approach it for the rest of your life, that alone. But then we're going to kind of relax over the holidays, right? We can continue our training, but get really rest up, because we're going to go through a 12-week sprint, you and me and a lot of driven, ambitious men during this 12-week physical transformation and a whole lot more. Right, 12 weeks. Now, every week I do a conference call with all of us on the line. I have a specific topic. And what the theme of it's going to be, piece by piece, you're going to have all of this fitness. You're going to get all my 30 years, how I organize it, and I make it simple. A lot of guys, they'll say to me, they'll say, wow, you know what I love about you? You're not trying to use all these big words that kind of throw me off. Got to get a dictionary right in the middle of a sentence because I don't understand these guys, right? It's almost like they're trying to show you how smart they are with their big words. Look, I know a lot of big words. I don't use big words because it doesn't matter. We're trying to build muscle, lose body fat, be healthy, not show you how smart I am, right? And that's how I'll do it. If you know my approach, one thing that's going to be the major theme of these 12 weeks and these 12 conference calls, and I talk about it, the 80-20 rule, the 20 things that make the biggest impact, make 80% of your results, right? And a lot of people say, wow, I love that concept. You're right. I'm trying to, these younger, passionate fitness experts are trying to do everything they say. This can't be important. You keep things that aren't important. You throw away the things that aren't important. Skip, just tell me what the 20 things are. Just tell, well, it's not that simple because there's so many different facets and how it all weaves together. And everybody has a different idea, and different understanding, and different priority, right? Okay, so, but over those 12 weeks, I'll break it down. I'll break down everything that you've heard, and I'll explain, okay, why it works, why it isn't important. You'll know that 80-20 for you by the time we're done with these 12 weeks. But here's the biggest thing. During those 12 weeks, you'll have the accountability of men just like us going through there. And you're going to see me be fit. I'm going to really push myself. I'm excited to push myself to higher levels. We're going to do this together, all right? But one thing that I'm excited about is every week, because I'm going to have just a select group of men, I'm going to call you 10, 20 minutes every week during the process, 3 months of this, right? It's going to be total transformation. It's going to be lasting change, real change that you're going to have for the rest of your life, and we're going to do that all together. We're going to be close and connected. Look, I don't do things like it's just, videos or words on the internet, because it's still going to be your interpretation you've fallen through. This is intense, but this is for those men who are really committed. I mean, they know what success is outside of their training and eating, and they want it here. Total transformation, lasting transformation. All right, so go to skiplacour.com/transformation. I'm going to put that link below when I log off. Right, fill that out. Let's talk about it. Let's see if it's a good fit. If you're at all interested, I'll talk to you. We'll talk 10 or 15 minutes to see if it's a good fit. So I'm excited for this year. Total fit, not just looking good, not just building muscle and losing body fat. I'm going to be fit. I want you to come along with me on this journey. All right, so I'm going to connect with you here with the time that we have left. Hello, Johnny, already up and ready to work out. Nice. Yep, got to live with that sense of urgency, Johnny. Got more time behind us than we do in front of us, right? Got to get it all done. Good morning, Mark. Good to have you here. Nothing worthwhile is easy. Good morning, Skip. Good morning to you. Mike. Hello, Pete. Good morning. Mark. Good morning, sir. Abe. Good morning to you. Al. Good morning to you, Masashi. Caesar's going to bed. He's a DJ, I guess, in Southern California. Ron. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for today. I want you to hit that link that I'm going to put down below, skiplacour.com, transformation. I want to talk to you today. Even if you're at all interested, it'd be cool to talk to you if you're watching all these videos. Hello, Alex. Tonight there, that's great. All right. And again, by the way, this is I've got conference calls all over the world, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. We can do this if you want to go on this transformation journey. So click that link below. I am going to continue. Got to start off, slow. Going to be at 56 years old. I'm not going to just be muscular. I'm not going to be lean. I'm going to be super fit, and I want you to come along with this journey with me. All right? We want to be mobile. We want to be fit, not just look good, even though that's a really good start. Right? It's not too late to be great. It's not too late to be great, but you got to put in your work. We got to put in our work. Come with me on this 12-week transformation. We're going to be connected. We'll even almost become friends, right? Virtual friends with all the connection and all the one-on-one time we spend together. And that's what's going to create real change. If you're enjoying these videos, the one-on-one connection with me, this is for the guys who are really committed. If you're at all interested, again, fill out that questionnaire. I'll reach out to you. We'll talk about it. All right, so I got to finish this up, get my sweat on. Thank you so much, Al. I'm glad you're loving this message. I love giving this message, if you can't tell that. All right, so have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Again, got more time behind us if you're a little bit older like me. We got to get it done, man. This can't end yet. We got so much more to achieve, but we got to get it done. We got to live with that sense of urgency. We got to work out. Got to eat. We got to produce. How many of you guys need to produce more for your family on the job? Right? Our legacy's at stake, right? Can't end now. We got more to accomplish. Also got to love and we got to connect. with that sense of urgency because we got more time behind us than we do in front of us. And I say that in a stinging, angstful way, but a way to empower us to finally get it done. We don't have forever to get it done. All right, guys. Have a great day.